from your laptop? No, not from my laptop. From the camera. Yes, now this was where we were using it from. Have you not?
Please, let's tell her because.
You have not logged very well.
Tell her, please.
It's YouTube. Oh, okay. Please, can you join this meeting so I can use your feed for my own pin? Okay. I've sent it. Well, you say you sent this one.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. So people that are on this can we just move to this? See the days. No, you should. That's why I want to.
I've sent a link to my mother to watch me on TV.
You'll be there. Okay.
So
just
So when I'm talking, who do I use? What do I use? Camera or
camera? I mean, Victor.
Yeah.
No, Victor, there's everything. I mean, I'm a contestant. I'm a participant now. Is it going to shoot this?
No, it doesn't.
You don't want me to
in the class?
no, it's not.
You want to know? Yeah, no, it's good for a man. Victor, he's part of the class.
No, I didn't pursue it. Chief that share close.
No, it's okay.
That we're joking, I love. No, that's some men.
Because we can put it from there.
No, sure.
There's a girl that did not come. Precious.
Janet is
One of
coming.
the last one. You cannot sit on that together.
Okay, Janet is coming. Where are the team members? Precious.
Those ones are
Change the lens.
even the Janet says.
Why are you starting with this?
Battle there.
No, I'm doing talks first.
Because that
So I can remove
is
this.
very tight.
Remove what? Remove
The pictures, the present.
Yes, we'll hold on it for now. Because
So
I'm
she'll
going
give
to be
you-
talking about it one by one. Because they are different notes.
I needed you to run me through so I would know your slide
Okay,
lesson.
so by the time I'm done with the talks, I'll signal you to bring up the pictures.
I
So
don't
for
know that
each,
matter.
Let me
Whether it will not give me that issue.
so I'm going to discuss each picture. So when I'm done, I'll just say next. Go to next, next.
Not that you are not starting with any particular one. Anyone I put up, you talk about it, you say next, you move to that one.
Yes, exactly. If that is easy for you to, if it's easier for you that way, it's
No, the
fine.
one that is easier for you because I don't want to stress you.
It's okay. I can talk about anyone. Anyone you come up with is fine.
Thank you.
Victor, I'm not in this class.
Be cropped.
See, take a chair to where she's sitting.
What if I sit beside her?
No.
I can sit beside her.
Let's have a chair there.
Why don't you sit
So you should move your chair close to her.
They need you to be in the class.
I should put the chair.
No, where she sits.
No, give me a partition.
Sit down there.
I will block
No,
her.
you won't block her. You are relaxing to the wall.
Yes. So they see you be right.
Godwin.
Because this arrangement, we look to arrange it.
Yes, let's look like
Who changed
practice, like this.
Me.
Was it you? Oh, you have
Why
been
don't you
24.
go like that?
No, 24 doesn't work on this.
So it's a different one.
Okay, so the camera is
Was that what we were battling with yesterday?
When he comes, he said that that lens can fit in, but not 24. But we are struggling with 24.
What do we have there?
We have 24, 35, 50 upward.
No, we need the
Can you see
wider.
the quality?
35 is the widest.
Have we
Yes.
gone on?
Okay, don't worry.
Yes, well, I like it.
Okay.
But I know you're when we start. This is on YouTube.
Before on YouTube.
People are on YouTube.
Let's wrap up.
Thank you so very much. I'm so happy to be here. Good to see you all. Good to see you too. Okay, so my name is Olabimpe Abiodun. I'm a makeup artist. I have done a lot of to my friends. I've done series, I've done movies, I've done adverts, commercials, musical videos, even bridal makeup for proper bride. So not for just film alone. Sometimes you get called up for other jobs that are not film based. So I'm here to talk about makeup. I'm here to talk about makeup for film and TV. So a lot of people keep asking, what's the difference with film and TV itself? Are we not watching all of them on TV? So when we say film, film is a feature length. I don't know how to break it down again, but let me go again. Feature length is what has a start and a beginning within a particular time, where you don't have to go back again and follow up on the story. But when we say TV, TV is a program, or a show, or a sitcom that you have to sit and be glued to your TV at a particular time. Like you have a protected time to be on your couch watching out for that program or for that sitcom to come up so you can sit and watch. At that point, you are friends with your TV, and the only place you can watch it is on your TV. Then, well, not now. Now we have shows on Netflix, Amazons, and all that. But then it used to be on TV. So let's just leave it. It used to be on TV where you can just watch on your TV. There was no phone, there was nothing, there was no internet then. So that was why we made it TV. But now, I don't know, maybe they are going to change it. Thank you, Fuji House of Promotion, then Everyday People, Super Story, Dislike,
Baba Jasko.
So those were the shows we were watching only on TV. So, and those shows required makeup artists. So makeup artistry is part of the behind the scene, one of the most important part of a film or a movie that works behind the scene. And makeup has gone a long way, makeup has gone wild, makeup has advanced. I remember the days of makeup when we used to use just black pencil to just draw one thin line and say it's browns. And they rock it like that in the days of Genevieve, Rita Dominics, and all that. So we're going to go into makeup. What is makeup for film and TV? Like, what is the uses? Like, why should we have makeup for film and TV? So first, we're going to start with what is makeup. So I put down some things. Makeup is, I'm trying to put it in my own words so everybody can understand. Makeup is actually the sum up of who you are or what you are based on your characterization in a movie or in a film. And the combination of cosmetics, you yourself, your genetics, sometimes they cast you based on your genetics. Maybe they'll say, oh, this person looks like Fulani, we should cast you. If you're good, if you can carry the role, then it's good it's okay for you to play that character. Then all we need to do is just to add a little more thing to lay emphasis on that look, just to build that character for that particular role, for the movie or for the film. So makeup can also be said to be something that is put together to create a character. Like I said, if we say, okay, somebody looks like Fulani, let's cast them. If the person does not look like Fulani, but that person knows how to carry that role very well, a makeup artist can make that person look like that. A makeup artist can put one or two things together to make that person look like what that person should look like for that character. So, makeup applied on face and body alone does not really, it's not just anyhow makeup that you just wake up one morning and say, oh, I want to make this person look like this, I want to make this person look like this. So for film and TV, there's something you need to do before you come on board as a makeup artist. First of all, you need your script as a guide. What is the script? Script is like a book. Let me use the word book, where the story is written and characterization is made. Character Bibles are built. So you need the script to work with, to guide you on what to do, how to create your look, and know what to do on a particular actor. Okay, so The script also, I call the script a graveyard. Why do I call the script a graveyard? Because in that script, a lot of people are dead. They don't exist. As at the time the script is handed to you, those people don't exist. Now, this is you. You're going to go into that graveyard and resurrect those characters with your creativity. You're going to build them. You as an actor, you're going to wear them. You as a makeup artist, you're going to create them to make them look like what the writer has written according to the genre, the theme. So if, let's say for example, we're shooting like a let's talk about contemporary movie. Contemporary movie is what we makeup artists usually call glam. We call it glam because we work with beautiful eyeshadows, contours, we contour the face, the hairstylist will come, style the hair, the costume artist will come, costume the character to look beautiful, to look like what is entirely different from somebody who's from, okay, let me use the word, somebody who's, you can't compare somebody who lives in the city, who grew up in the city, with somebody who lived in the village, who grew up in the village. If you bring the two of them to dress up now, you will see the difference in their dressing, even in their makeup. So it's something that you need to know how to differentiate as a makeup artist. If they say, okay, somebody was just brought from the village, she has lived all her life in the village, according to the story, and in a scene, the person was just coming in from the village, you cannot actually glam that person up. You cannot make that person have a very beautiful, well-blended eyeshadow, perfectly drawn brows, and contoured face, nice looking lip color. No, you need to show the audience that this person is coming from the village. So let's say in the story, as time goes on, she has lived in Lagos, she has started knowing how to do things, how to make hair, how to do her own makeup and all that. Gradually, her makeup will change to somebody who has lived like half of her life in the village. You could hardly recognize her in that look. That is just to show that she has transitioned from the village woman to the city woman. So that's why you need your script as a guide. You can't just get called up and say, hello, are you Ola? Yes. Are you a makeup artist? Yes. Okay, we need you on the movie set. Bam, you appear. Okay, the scene we are doing is scene 112, and then you rush to your makeup kit. Okay, who are the actors? This is the actor. This is the actor. Then you rush to your makeup kit. You are drawing brows. You are doing perfectly done makeup, a full glam makeup. And by the time the costumer costumes the person, and you see the person wearing like Sister Amaka's costume. I'm sorry for using the word Sister Amaka, but mostly we describe spiritual SUs as Sister Amaka, Sister Mary. The person is wearing one very big shirt, and she's tying stuff, she's carrying Bible, going to church. And we all have that in Nigeria. I don't know about other countries. We all have that mentality that if you're dressed like that, you are like a sister, like an SU, and you shouldn't have makeup, earrings, or anything. So me as a makeup artist that has not read my script, I already done a perfectly glam makeup on that look. What does it say? It means I don't even know why I'm on that set. Like, I don't even know my job. So I need the script to guide me on what to do. So there was one time I was in a BRT bus, and I needed to be somewhere in a hurry. I got a script and I was reading, and a guy that was sitting next to me was also peeping, and you could tell that I was reading a script. And he just spoke to me. He said, "Oh, are you a filmmaker?" I said, "Yes, I'm a filmmaker." And he said, "Oh, so what do you do in the movie industry?" I said, "I'm a makeup artist." He said, "Oh, makeup artist, you paint faces?" I said, "Yes." He said, "So this is a film you're about to shoot, and you're going to shoot it, and you're going to do makeup on it?" I said, "Yes." And he said, so why are you reading? You don't need it now. Maybe your own is just to paint. I said, okay, it doesn't work that way. And I'm sure a lot of people, a lot of our audiences who watch most of our job, they just think, is it not just to paint faces? There is more to it. There is more to face painting, there is more to styling hair, there is more to contouring faces. No, it doesn't work that way. A writer cannot say somebody is looking like, a writer cannot say, okay, let's say for example, a writer wrote that somebody just lost a child and she's mourning, and you see me, a makeup artist that has not read my scripts. Somebody is about to cry her life out. Somebody is about to roll on the floor and cry, and you see me carry makeup, do a very full glam makeup to go and cry. For somebody who just lost a child or a loved one. We see it in movies. And that's why I was talking about makeup artists who don't know why they are upset or their job. They just think makeup is about, auntie, I can do it. Or, oh, my relative does makeup artist, so she's going to do makeup for my home. The person does not even know how to read script or how to do her breakdown or his breakdown. So another thing you need to do when you get your script is you do your breakdown, because there are a lot of things you need to do when you get your script. You're going to read the characters, you're going to read the story, understand the story first. Then you're going to read about the characters. Now you as a makeup artist, you have to be creative with your look. Don't say because the writer wrote this, you want to follow what the writer, yes, you will follow what the writer has written, but it's okay for you to also pitch your idea to add to what the writer has written. So to help boost your creativity, just to show that you know this thing, you want to do it, and you want to make it look better than what you think you picture in your head, or what the writer has pictured in their head. I've had cases whereby I get scripts, I read, and I tell the writer, I said, I talk to writers when I get scripts, or if they give me answers, I'm like, excuse me, sorry, you wrote about this person being this. Okay, if we make this person be this, how will this person still use this same thing, this same look to go and do this and do this and do that? So I think we should just do this. By the time we do this and put it together, it will be easier for us to work on the next page. And they'll be like, okay, they didn't even think of it, but thank you, and let's work that way. We'll work that way and it will come out nice. So you have to be creative with your characters. You need to know how to also make it easy for everybody. In the process of being creative, don't make it hard on people. Don't make it hard on people, because film production is a chain work. If a department is affected, everybody is affected. Everybody will win, because every department is important. And mostly they always shout, makeup! Makeup is a name that can... They will never stop shouting. They will never stop calling makeup. Makeup! But for a makeup artist that know what she's doing, they will not call you too much. They will call you, but not too much. So, back to what I was talking about, the script and the character breakdown. So you need to do your character breakdown. You need to understand what each character are going to look like. You need to create a look if you have to. Some writers make it easy for you, and all you need to do is relate it with your director, or mostly the director, our advice, because the director understands what he wants to see in his picture. The director owns the picture, so he knows what he wants to see. He understands the story. They picked him to direct because he knows the story, he understands the story, he knows what is coming to do. So relate it with your director. Director, this is what I've seen in the story, this is what I think, this is what I think. You have to agree with your director whether you like it or not. So you have to like agree with your director. He might also come up with ideas for you that will even make the job easier for you and for everybody. And everybody is happy. So do your character breakdown. Then the reason you're doing your breakdown is to work on your continuities also. Continuity is key. Continuity is key. Don't say because there's a continuity person, you are relaxed. A continuity person is doing continuity for everybody, not for only you. A continuity person is doing continuity for the film as a whole. He's doing continuity for the film. He's doing continuity for director. He's doing continuity for costume, for props, for lights, for sets, for everything. So if a continuity is also just there to guide you. If you ask me, as far as I'm concerned, you are your own continuity as a makeup artist. That's why you should get your script, read it, understand it, do your breakdown. So the only thing you will just need from the continuity is it's just little information that will help you. Probably there are times you can't get it all perfectly. So there are times when you know, okay, you are missing it. You can always go to the continuity person and say, oh, sorry, this part, I missed it because I got overwhelmed at work. Can you help? So the continuity can then step in and say, oh, okay, yes. And I know some people, their whole life is dependent on the continuity, and the continuity too will just say what he or she knows, and it's not the continuity's name that will be on the end credit. You're on your own if you don't know what you're doing. So you have to get it right. So know your continuities is very key. Somebody will not have a scar here in this scene. Let's say, for example, somebody got beaten and battered and there was a scar here in this scene, and the person was rushed to the hospital and they are using plaster here, or they are putting plaster here. Somebody that was injured here and you are plastering here. Please, what has this place got to do with here? Or let's say, for example, somebody got shot on the right leg. A gunshot, or somebody was shot at the right leg, and you are doing effects on the left leg. How do you want to explain that? Because are you trying to say people watching are not? I don't understand. Because there are some people who just want to watch and criticize you. They are not there to watch the film. They want to ridicule you. Some people just want to watch and ridicule you. They don't want to watch and enjoy the film. Especially when a film person is watching your film. You're on your own. You're on your own. You see, let me tell you a secret. Most of the critics you see online are from film people. With fake accounts, they will finish you. I've seen movies whereby by the time they start that and reviewed that movie. Some things I didn't even notice as a film person. I saw it, I was like, oh, okay. And see, filmmaking is not easy. So if they are watching us, they should please slow it down. Or visit us on set and see that it's not easy. But we try as much as possible to give you the best. So back to what I was saying. Continuity is sharky. Continuity is also the beauty of movie. It makes it realistic. It makes it realistic. Like when you're watching a film where the continuity is perfectly followed up on, you will enjoy it. You won't be confused, because when the continuity has lost it in between, you'll be like, okay, how did we get here? You start skipping like an overplayed seed. So continuity is key, like I said. So another thing is getting the right materials to work with. Is good. In fact, is the best. When you get the right materials to work with, the job is easy for you. It's easy for you. Don't do. There's something I used to tell people. If you know the money you are being paid cannot work for you to get products, to do a good job, you don't have to pick up that job. I tell people, yes, you will improvise, but no matter how you improvise, if you don't use good material, oh God, oh, makeup products will read you. Or is it when somebody is sweating on set? By the time the person finishes a line or a scene, Mary has left K. Mary is here, K is here. You will not start running up and down. Use good products, use quality products, that when you apply it, it stays. When you want to, whatever you want the product to do for you, it will do for you. The product will be the one obeying you. You will be the one controlling that product. It's not that product controlling. That if products should control you, you'll be frustrated. You will give up on this career. Yes, I've had cases. I'm talking based on experience. I'm talking based on experiences. Yes, products. If you don't use good products, oh, okay. I will not say too much, but just hear me, please. Use good products. Thank you. So, makeup is a very important part of the film production, and makeup are divided into 4 parts in the film production. First of all, we have the key makeup artists, which is what we people call HODs, HOD makeup, HOD this, HOD that. The HOD of the makeup department is the key makeup artist. What is the job of the key makeup artist? So the key makeup artist is the one that works in, is the person that brings the character into reality with his or her creativity. The key makeup artist builds the character. from the history of filmmaking, I'm sure the makeup we're doing now is different from the makeup they were doing then. Then, makeup has advanced. Makeup has gone to places that it has gone far. So you as a makeup artist, you need to always upgrade. You need to know what is happening, what is in vogue. You need to know what you want to work with. So that aside, then when you are handed a script and the writer says the story is centered, everything happened in the year. Okay, there was a movie I did, Funke. That was the last backdated thing I did. 1996. Everything happened in 1996. There was one I actually just finished recently. That one happened, everything happened in 1967. So whatever makeup we needed to do, we had to go back to researching. We're not researching because a particular film was shot in that year and the makeup artist did this kind of makeup. No. As a makeup artist, you need to do your research. You need to go back. Google is your friend. Google it, check. It's okay. Ask questions from our mothers. Look for their pictures. Their pictures will guide you. Look for them. There's a way they tie their gele there. There's a way they plait their hair. There's a way they draw their brows. That time we know the only lipstick that was in vogue was red. If you don't have red lipstick, then you are not ready for this shakara. So you need to go back in time to check. Okay, the story is written centered around 1996. Okay, what does the makeup look like in 1996? Okay, so what is the setting? Is it a village setting or a city setting? Okay, those people in the village those days, do they really do makeup? Do they really do a lot of makeup? What kind of makeup do they do? So then you work with mood board. You work with mood board too. Not every production set will provide you a mood board. So you as a makeup artist, when you read and you think, okay, I want to create a mood board for myself that will help you make the job easier. It's okay for you to do that. It's okay. Me, I advise people too. Because by the time lighting people starts, I don't want to go there. A situation where in your mind you've done makeup, you've done it perfectly. By the time the lighting comes up and the camera is turned on, and there's a way the camera can be set that a night can turn to day. So you need to know, okay, the story says night. You should know what the makeup will look like at night. You should know what the makeup will look like in the morning. You should know what the makeup will look like in the afternoon. Don't just do makeup. Don't just do makeup and say, yeah, I'm good, I'm a makeup artist. No. So you need to work with the story based on the genre, the theme, and the setting. You need to understand it. If the story is epic, for example, for an epic movie, you will not do a perfectly drawn brows. Because who was there a makeup artist? When a movie is actually epic, it's highly backdated, or maybe in the BCs or in the DCs. So who was the makeup artist then? Was there like a razor blade? Who could have thought of trimming their brows? Or even buying a Davis pencil to draw their brows or conceal it? I see it in movies though, and I cringe. Honestly speaking, I see it in movies and I'm like, oh no. You are the people making people to yabos. You need to understand why you are on set. You need to know what you are doing as a makeup artist. For an epic movie, you are doing a perfectly drawn brows. it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So you need to understand the setting, the theme, and the genre of the movie you're shooting for you to know the kind of makeup you are going there to apply. We know you are good, we know you are creative, you are this, you are that. Use it to work according to the story, according to what you have seen in the scripts. So I want to talk about qualities of the good makeup artist. So the makeup artist has to be creative. Like I said that earlier, you have to be creative. You have to come up with ideas. You need to be able to, within a twinkle of an eye, you need to be able to create a character. When you are told, this is the story, I don't know what this person should look like. Come up with an idea that, okay, if this is the story, and the person does this, the person does this, the person does this, I think this is what the person should look like. Don't just say because they provided you an actor. If the writer says the person does not have beards, if the writer said the person has beards and somebody who has been casted for that role does not have beards, you should give the person, or even if the writer does not say the person has beards and the person casted does not have beards, if you think this person should have beards, you will know as a makeup artist, you know the look you're gunning for. You should do it, but run it by your director. Run it by your director, like I said earlier. You have to be creative with your look. Another thing is communication. When I say communication, you need to be able to communicate well with your actors, with the crew member, your fellow crew members, your producer, your director, everybody around you, everybody you're working with on that project. When I say communicate, you need to be able to communicate with your actor most especially, because you're going to be working with them closely. In fact, you are closer to the actors than every other crew member as a makeup artist. So you need to have a very good communication skills. You need to be able to communicate clearly. When you are talking, let them understand what you are talking about. Be able to explain yourself when you are asked questions. Why are you applying this on my face? It's because you are Sidika too. I'm making you to look like Sidika. Okay, what product is this? Okay, it's so product. It's that product. By the time I do this, you will come up with this. So you should have a very good communication skills. Another one is time management. This is the part where you will be confused in this life. I will not tell you the job is easy. I will not tell you. There's no part where I will tell you the job is easy. Now this is the part where the job is the hardest. Is the timing. Everybody is waiting for you. The director, the whole production house is waiting for you. And you as a makeup artist, you are taking your time. You are putting one hand on your waist. You are drawing brows. You are applying foundation. Okay. You need to work with time. Time yourself. Normally, a proper glam makeup takes, give or take, for film, me, let me speak for myself. For film, just give me 40 minutes. I'll do a proper glam makeup. But for a proper glam makeup in the history of makeup is 1 hour. But for film, I will not use who will give me 1 hour. The only time I can get 1 hour is if I'm not the one we are waiting for. I just have the opportunity and time to grab my actor. My actor has come earlier than her call time or his call time, and the production is just setting up and everybody are just doing their thing. Or there's a particular time we need to roll and I still have time. So I can take my time to do whatever I want to do. There are times that you have just 5 minutes to do something. And that person has to look glammed up. That person has to look fine. brothers and sisters, you will use that 5 minutes and you will create that look in 5 minutes. Sometimes you too, you don't even know how you're going to do it, but you will do it. That is what makes you a very good makeup artist. There are times that we'll go to people's houses to shoot, or we get a place to shoot. They will tell you, we have just 1 hour here. We have just 1 hour here. Or we have just 30 minutes here. And everybody has to be working. Your actor is working, your camera man is working, your DOP is working, the lighting, the setting, everybody is working. And everybody had finished and you are the only one they are waiting for. Yes, in most cases it will happen like that. Because your own job has to do with creativity and hands. It's a craft. So you need time, but please don't take too much time, especially for production. When you go and do bridals, when you go and do every other thing, you can take your time. But for film, you don't have time. You need to learn how to be fast. You need supernatural speed, all the speed that you can gather. You need to wear it like clothes and be carrying it about. When they come makeup, you are there. You are available. Always make yourself available. Don't just be there and be sluggish and be dragging feet like you are the one that brought out the money for the production to shoot film for you. Even though upon still, money is time. Even though you need to still do quick. You need to be fast. So another one is detail oriented. You need to be detailed oriented. If you're making somebody look like Cinderella, brothers and sisters of makeup world, don't make that person look like Robert Skin. Don't make the person look like a Sleeping Beauty. It is Cinderella you are burning for. Please let that person look like Cinderella. Don't make that person look like a low-budget Cinderella. Except the writer says it though. Except the writer says, so the person appeared looking like low-budget Cinderella. It's okay. Make that person look like low-budget Cinderella. But if this person is looking, the writer said the person looks like Cinderella, like you could mistake this person for the actual Cinderella. Sisters and brothers, do your best and make that person look down. Don't make people start asking, who is this? When people see that person, that actor, let them know what you're doing. Give details in your creativity. Give details of what you're doing and do it perfectly well. With a short time, within a short time that you have, don't think they will give you the whole day. So if you are given 30 minutes to create a Cinderella, use 30 minutes to create a Cinderella. Don't overflow it. So another one is good listener. As a makeup artist, you have to be a good listener. When you're giving instructions to do something, do it. And the only way you can do it well is if you listen. If you calm down and listen well. If you listen to your director, if you listen to your actor, if you even listen to your team members, listen to them. They will give you ideas, advice. Don't do I too know. Don't do I over sabi. Don't do yes. I know it. Nobody can tell me. Nobody can talk to me. Nobody can tell me what to do. You're on your own. Because you can't know it all. So you still need people's ideas to work with. So be a very good listener. Originality. You have to be very original. Let them know you for originality. Anywhere your name is mentioned, when they say Olabimpe, let them say, oh, that is excellence. That is perfection. Let them know you for your job, for your originality. Let them know that this thing, you know it is your onion, you know it is your craft, you can handle it is your baby, you know how to nurture it. It's not when they say Olabimpe code, like, you have to be original in what you're doing. You have to give quality jobs. So that when people are recommending you, they will be like, yes, I'm the one. They will be proud of you. improvisation. You should be able to improvise as a makeup artist. When we get to our practical parts, I'm going to actually teach you how to improvise so many things. Sometimes you get called up at a very short time and you just have to work with what you have. You should be able to improvise. Improvise. I know what I'm saying. Let me give you an example. So this one time, I was traveling for an international job. So I packed my latex, it was liquid, and I mistakenly put it in my hand luggage. I was supposed to put it in my main luggage and they would have just checked it in. So I forgot entirely. So by the time we got to the country where we're supposed to connect our flights to another country, they were going to, I actually passed with my, in Nigeria, they let me pass. They were like, one woman was now telling me that, this thing, I don't know, I was like, what is it? It's just makeup. She was like, okay, you can go. She didn't really give me the full gist of what I was going to meet ahead. So when I got to the other country where I was going to connect my flight, and they searched, they scanned my bag, and they told me, madam, I'm sorry, you cannot pass with this, you cannot travel with this. I wanted to go mad because what am I going there to do if I don't have my latex? What am I going to do if I don't have it? I fought, I did everything I could for my pockets. They seized it, and that thing was expensive. Immediately they took it from me. I started thinking, God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I need this thing so bad. I'm going to a country where I don't even know where to buy things. Even their currency itself, if I convert my naira, it will kill me. It will look like I'm using all the money they are paying me for this job. So when I got to the country, I was down, I was thinking, and they are going to start with this thing they seized from me, according to the schedule we had prepared from Nigeria. But thank God I bought chewing gum from duty free. I bought like this Mentos chewing gum. I bought plenty from duty free. I was just like, I always want to freshen my breath, so I bought a lot. So I just sat down and I was like, okay, so what did they use to create latex? What did they use? I went on Google, I read. I realized that latex is just a combination of some sort of gums. I was like, okay. So I bought gums. So I started begging people, I started distributing chewing gum. Please chew for me. People started chewing. People started chewing gum for me. Please chew for me. Me too, I had like 5 in my mouth, I was chewing. So by the time they gathered all the chewing gum, I was able to melt it. When I melted it, it gave me that liquid latex. And I used it. And it came out perfectly. It gave me what latex could give me. See, I never thought of it. I had spent money. If I had thought of the chewing gum self, I probably may have been chewing gum and be storing them a month before the project. What is there to chew gum? What is there to chew gum? It's fun chewing gum. So I would have probably like bought a lot and be chewing. And if I see anybody chewing gum, please, when you are done, give me. So I don't have to spend money buying latex. So you, as a makeup artist, you have to be able to improvise. Let your head be working like clock. Anything you see, be able to know how to convert it, how to use it, how to. I don't want to talk about. I've used Ankara to do Kiko. When I was shooting an epic film in Ibadan, Oyo, I looked for my wool. I don't know how I misplaced it, how it fell off my bag. I looked for black Ankara material. I used it to do Kiko. And it came out well. When I say Kiko, thread hairstyle. And it came out well because I was supposed to create like an alien. It's called, we call them Ebora. in Yoruba. I was supposed to create an Ebora, and the plan was to use Brazilian wool. I don't know how you kind of understand. Or maybe my assistant mistakenly misplaced it. I used Ankara and I created it and it came out well. See me piecing people's rags, Ankara. And I created that look and it came out well. So as a makeup artist, you need to be able to improvise. It's not all the time you have your materials around. So as a makeup artist, you need to have good attitude. When I say good attitude, if you have bad attitude, you go rough, you go hard. When they call you, sorry, what's your name? And somebody calls you, maybe somebody needs your name, like Morayo, and you're like, what is it? What is it? Why are you calling me? You don't know who that person you just shouted at may end up being the person that will save your time, body, soul, and energy one day. So you need to have good attitude. You need to be a very good team player. Don't just say because you're a makeup artist, you're restricted to makeup alone. Don't do it. Film production is a chain. It's a chain. Like if a part is affected, it affects everyone. If they are waiting for a particular department, you too, you are waiting. Your own time is also wasting. Your own time is also wasting. So you need to be able to, you need to have good attitude. Another thing is cleanliness. You need to work on yourself, the way you appear. There's a saying that the way you dress is the way you are dressed. So you need to appear clean. You need to be clean because the people you're working with are actors. And these people, they want to be comfortable. They won't work with you if you're dirty. Me, I will not work with you even if I'm not an actor. I won't be comfortable around you. So you need to smell nice. Work on like your breath. If you have bad breath, buy mints. There are mouth sprays. Like you can't check my box and not find spray. Because there are times the things we eat, maybe you just finished, maybe you've gone on your break, you're back, you ate beans or you ate fish, and you're about to do somebody's makeup, and you are smelling fish, you are smelling beans. Or granite, thank you, or ogiri. I mean, me, even if I'm not a makeup artist, even if I'm not an actor, you will not come close to me. So you need to smell nice. You need to look clean. You need to appear clean. Let them be able. Let your actors be comfortable around you. Let them know that okay, this person is a clean person. I can work with this person. Don't come and be smelly. By the time you say good morning, it will look like you just poured the acid on your face. When you open your mouth to talk, please can you shut your eyes? Can you open your eyes? Can you look up? Can you look down? The person is already. See, let me tell you, there are some people, if they don't know how to tell you that you smell, they will just create hatred. Like they will hate you. They will just give you attitude. They will just do something that will make you stay far away from them if they don't know how to tell you that you're smelling. And that is the case of most of our actors. That's why you think this one has attitude, this one is always angry, this one is always frowning, this one this one has pride. No. There are things they may have seen in you that they don't like. So you need to always appear, you need to dress the way you want to be addressed. If you appear like a kule, you'll be treated like a kule. Thank you very much. So that is it. We'll go on break now and come back to our practical. Am I still on? Yes. Yes, so we're not going on break like they said.
Okay, no, the break can be just to stretch.
Yeah,
just take a walk, look around. You can stretch and yawn and come back. Especially
okay, while we're doing that, don't stretch. Don't stretch. Don't stretch. Please, excuse me, sir.
Eh?
Godwin.
Godwin.
Hello.
Please don't be looking like a
Slide, slide already.
We need our pictures. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Makeup artist Janet. Okay, so like I said, yes, this is a glam makeup.
That first one, right?
Yes, this is glam, but at the same time, this is for somebody who just wants to be casual. This person is not going for a party. This person is not her wedding. There's no occasion happening. The writer says she was just a student who's going for lectures in the morning. Casual look, or she's just at home chilling, but she likes her makeup perfectly done. So this is the look that you can create for this person. So please, let's go to the next one. So this is the makeup also for somebody. Okay, so there's something about rich people that like rich people or wealthy people or socialites. They like to keep up appearance. So I would say this look can work for somebody who just wants to, who's a socialite but wants to stay at home because she doesn't know who might come to look for her. So they are always, socialites are always never to be caught on fresh. So this is like, this is, okay, in this story, this person is actually a governor's wife. So this is her just at home chilling, and you know they get visitors, they get people coming to look for them. So we assume that this is her ready for the day, casually looking in her house, waiting, chilling for whoever that is coming to look for her, or maybe later in the day she may want to go out. So the next one, please. Thank you. So this is the look. Yes, smoky eyeshadow. So this is for this woman in this story. She's supposed to go and hang out with friends. So she's dressed up. Her makeup is popped up like somebody who is going out for an evening, for a dinner, for a hangout. This is the makeup that is created for her. You can see it's different from the other one with the person that wants to sit at home and chill, or that wants to go for lectures in the morning, or that just wants to go and visit maybe a nearby relative. So this is this woman going out to chill with her friends, to have an evening hangout with her friends. So next one, please. So this is SFX. This is somebody who got stabbed, more like a punishment. This guy has committed a lot of atrocities, and this person needs to die a terrible death. And how this is achieved? Who can tell me how this is achieved? Anyone?
Are we allowed to talk?
Yes, we are allowed to talk. So how is it done?
Also, I think the knife doesn't actually look like an actual knife because it's broken.
Okay.
So pieces.
Yeah.
And then you use a friendly glue to glue each part and make it look like it pass through.
Yes. Thank you. That's a good one. So that is the work of SFX. I said, like a makeup artist, you have to be creative. The writer said this person was stabbed with a picture reference. Will you stab this person for real? I don't know. Maybe you just don't want to end your career as a makeup artist. So this is SFX. Creativity. The knife is not going to. And this is created. So the next one, please. So this person got burnt by fire, and he's being treated. this is like the healing process. This is the healing process that this is days after everyday treatments. This is days after the fire burns. So this is more like the healing, fresh, though fresh, but this is it, healing. If you see, the burnt part is erasing easily, and this is the fresh look. This is the fresh look, and it is the healing process. Thank you.
It looks like.
I don't know. What's wrong with you?
Look at it, I see fresh.
Hey, this looks like
I
pizza.
saw it, but I wasn't going to say.
Come guys, someone is hungry.
Are you sure you're not
You'll be
hungry?
craving. You'll be craving.
Are you sure you're not craving
So
pizza?
you give him pizza now. I'm sure you eat it with that.
Okay, let's go to the next one. So this woman was beating blue black. This woman was
black and red.
she was, when I say blue, okay, she was beating red. This woman was beating, hand touch her, according to the story. So she was brutalized, like she has been beaten, she has bruises, cuts, and all that. According to the writer said she was bruised and battered. So this is bruised and battered. Thank you. And the next one. Oh, so you can tell the previous look that is the same person, right? And this is her. She's going out for a function. Can you see the difference in her makeup?
What do you think?
Yeah, you can see the difference in her hands.
Oh God.
This person looks
But
like
this one, that's what.
60s.
How did you start? Hello.
So that's so this is Auntie Clara. So she's going out for an evening for a family function. So you can tell the makeup is more popped up. The contour is more. The eyeshadow is more, and the lip is more than the previous picture that I showed of her, that I showed you people of her chilling at home. But this is her going out, so you can tell the difference. And this is an evening. So thank you. Next one. I did not. If you look at the picture, we may want to go back to that's the picture. No, that one. No. Back
After the copy.
after the purple.
No, yes.
Can you see? There's no highlights. There's no highlights.
Yeah.
So the same person, different looks for different occasions. So let's look at another one. So this person was malhandled. This person was malhandled. Like the person was in an accident and they were trying to save her. In the process of trying to save her, they manhandled her and she got bruised. So this is also a scratch. This can also pass for a scratch or when you're manhandled or scratched. So thank you. Next one. Who can tell me what this is?
A beat down. A wipe and cord.
Or what kind of cord? This one, they flog. They flog with koboko. No, it was actually a cane. All those school cane, all those secondary school cane. Pankere, then whip. According to the writer, they didn't whip her for it, but it looks real, right? But no, that's creativity. That's the work of the makeup artist's hand. Thank you. Next one, please. Okay, so this look, you remember I said something about somebody who just lost her child. In this scene, she just lost her child. If you've seen Battleground, this was when she lost Mayo. You can see the under eye. She's looking, you could tell that this person is not in a good frame of mind. So you can imagine for a makeup artist that does not know her job or does not read her script, making her look like that picture we just passed. So this is the person who is not in a good frame of mind, who is sad, who is going through a lot, who is down emotionally, even physically. So you need to show it in your story, in your creativity, that this is what this person is actually going through. Even her, without talking, even just sitting down in that scene looking, with the appearance, you can tell that something has happened to this woman. So this is the look. Thank you. Next one, please. So this is a bridal. This woman was her traditional wedding. So you can see, for a traditional wedding, it's different from somebody who's just casually staying at home, somebody who is going for an evening, some people will do makeup, and somebody was showing me makeup of a bride today. They so painted that face that even when the husband was kissing the bride, the makeup photocopied on the groom's face. Let me use the word photocopy. So we have to be realistic with what we are doing. We have to learn how to do things in moderation. And that is what this picture is. As you can see, she's a bride. Nobody is dragging her day with her, and she's still looking beautiful. And the makeup is different from her regular. If you had watched this movie, is it okay for me to say the title? So this is 2 Weeks in Lagos. It's on Netflix. So if you follow up on the story, you understand why her makeup is like this. So this is a bride with her gele perfectly tied by a makeup artist, me. So thank you. So next one, please. Next picture, please. Oh, okay, let's go to the next text. So this woman has a broken neck. So do you think we should glam her up in this scene? Let's glam her up now. She's the governor's wife. She's going to the hospital in this scene. We should not glam her. But people will see how. We should not glam her.
We should be thinking of makeup on her broken neck.
Thank you. Thank you. That's it.
You will tint the glass.
Thank you. So, in some movies, I will see somebody with this neck braces still have a perfectly glammed up makeup on. And I'm like, okay. In the film people. They woke up like that. They woke up like that. Oh, thank you. Shori, nehi. Namaste. Thank you. But, well, we'll see. I don't even want to talk about that one. Let's focus on why we are here. So this woman has a broken leg. There's no way this woman will sit down, even in reality, and be drawing her brows and be doing contour and be applying foundation. How about that?
But can she apply lip gloss?
She can apply lip gloss if she doesn't want her lip to be stale, to be dry. It's okay to apply lip gloss or lip balm. Some people, even if they are dying, they will have like me.
I swear, like
in reality,
even in my dream.
even when I'm hungry, just give me lip gloss, I'll be fine. Let me just apply on my lip. I'll be fine. So, next one, thank you. And in this woman is in her night. You can tell, Abby. Nightwear. Nightwear. She's not going to a party. Even in her dream, she's not going to a party. So should we have glammed her up? I've seen movies. I've seen movies. Somebody coming out from the bathroom.
So that the other one will be smiling just
Yeah, okay.
You just finish taking your bath and you have this very heavy thing. Like
Yes.
you wash your face or something.
so even if they will sleep, when they don't see them,
Okay. This is a good question she just asked. She said, why is it that when an actor is going to sleep, they don't remove their wig. Now this is it. For film or for TV, wig does not exist except the writer he puts it in his story. In his hair, it's your look. Except the writer says, so she came back in the evening, she took off her wig, she picked up a cigarette, she lit up a cigarette, she poured water on her head. Yes. But if the writer does not say anything concerning that, your wig is your hair. You can only have a change of style and wig, but you cannot remove it. Your wig is you, is part of you. Same thing with lashes. Same thing with lashes. We don't, in story, we don't believe in we remove lashes, we put our lashes. We remove our lashes, we put our lashes. We don't believe in you have to remove it every day and put it every day. Once you fix it, it is permanent. We know it's artificial, yes, it's not your lashes, but it's permanently fixed. There's no point going back and forth with it.
But at least once in a while, the shoes next.
That means you were not
bonnet.
Do you bonnet? Thank you.
Bonnet.
Bonnet. But do you know some people don't use it in reality?
I don't. I don't.
They don't use it in reality. So whether you use it or whether you don't, I know some producers, they will tell you, I don't want to see anything hairnet or bonnet on my feet. I don't want to see. Let them just pack their hair and sleep. I know some directors, the moment they see it, they feel stone you shoe. Why do I have hairnet on my picture? Why do I have bonnet on my picture? Please just pack her hair. So thank you for this part. So should we still do the practical part?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go practical. So we're going to do a glam makeup.
Okay.
So we're going to do. Okay, so I'm thinking, should we do a student that got attacked on our way to school for lectures?
Oh
Yes.
my goodness.
Yes.
On me.
Okay, on you, if we still have more time, I want to do like 1999 2000 makeup on you. Yes. So I'll pick her for my students. I'll pick her. So let's quickly do it. So we're going. This is what I said about timing. So we need a timer. We need to time ourselves. I need 30 minutes to help me glamour up. 30 minutes for glam, 15 minutes. Oh, let me see. 30 minutes for glam. 20 minutes for effects.
I'm the director.
Yes, director. No, you're the AD.
No. Okay.
He's the AD that will frustrate the makeup artist. He's the AD. So you'll be the AD. That is going to be on me. So, where should we use?
The first one is how many?
Should we use this?
The first one is 30 minutes for the glam makeup.
Should we? Is this too high?
No, this is good. This is good.
So we sit here.
Yes. So,
Okay, back the camera.
Can we?
no, don't start.
Where are we using?
Well,
We're
you
going to
need
back the camera. So we stay probably.
No, Mira, can you come forward?
Okay,
So come
let's
to the
come-
center.
come
So she will be behind you.
to.
Yeah, good.
And boy, you people need to be
Yeah.
there to watch it.
They are seeing it. We're seeing everything.
Yeah, I'll show you the makeup.
So, can you see it?
Yeah.
I will remove it now. And yes, I
Can you
will.
need to help me?
Please don't start it.
Let me unlock. No, this way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, I found it here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, look.
Let me take cash.
I don't know who's going. No worry.
Okay.
They reject this from here.
So, the first thing you need to do.
Under the stick.
Oh, okay. So she's going to be my assistant. Assistant makeup. The first thing you do is to cover your actor or your model. so you don't stain their clothes
Right.
or costume. Some may have their makeup, their costume on before coming to the makeup, which is the first thing they should do actually. So the first thing you do is to cover your model. The timer has started. Oh, okay. Oh, let's start.
The moment you want that thing, the time has started.
ADO. So your brushes, like I said, cleanliness, it does not apply to you yourself alone. It applies to your things, the materials you're working with. Your brushes have to be always clean. So you don't make, my assistant, please come. Stay here and help me hold this. Thank you. So we're starting with the brows. Huh? I was going to trim her brows, but she doesn't have brows, so there's no need. There's no on national TV. There's no need trimming the brows. So because it is for film, and by the time they come up with the lighting and all that, she's going to sweat. She's going to sweat. So the first thing you do is apply your sweat block. Apply your sweat block on her face.
Yeah.
You can check online how to or when to apply your
Sweat block.
Sweat block. The areas to apply. For those people watching online who cannot see what we're doing here, you can actually watch check on YouTube. On YouTube. You can check YouTube video because it's not every area you apply the sweat block. It's not every area of the face you have to apply the sweat block.
Counting on your picture. Oh, she's not working again.
So you have to chill for it to dry up a bit. So in order to hasten it up, you need a fan, a hand fan. You need a hand fan. So you need a fan to help you dry it fast. Because you're working against, like I said, you need quality materials to work with. If you don't have good materials on your own, so yes, that's it. It doesn't take time to dry. So I'll start by drying the brows. All these things are time. And remember, we're doing it for film. We're not doing it for party or club.
Makeup counts, please.
So I'm done with one eye. I'm going for the second eye. When you are doing that, you have to be careful with the colors you are using, so you don't overdo it. You get it? Which one? This one? No, I don't like using yours. See people that make up class. Yes. Apprentice. Makeup assistant. That's a word. Yes, she's an
Too much
assistant.
name.
Tomorrow shop.
Tomorrow.
Look this way, please. Hello, hello, I'm here. What's the name of this one?
Beauty blender.
Beauty blender. So if the person you're making up for now is not fine, you now remove the beauty, what will now remain?
Blender. So remember the blender.
Person has to be beautiful. That's why you're applying makeup. Even if she's ugly, you make her beautiful.
Okay, still same beauty blender.
Makeup is just to enhance your beauty. It's just to enhance what you already.
Ha.
What you already look like. Sometimes some people will want to look like
Rubber.
I'm a
Animated
makeup
plastic.
artist. I'm not a surgeon. I'm a makeup artist. I'm not a surgeon. I can't help you. Go and meet God. It's you and God that will have this discussion. Okay, then.
So you know, because is it because you use that sweat drop? That's why you don't use primer, or you can use both.
It depends. So I won't prime her face because she has a dry skin. She has a dry skin. If I use primer and I use this and I use the sweat block, The most important thing for me is the sweat glove. Because remember, we're making up for film. So by the time the lighting and everything comes on, even you can. And like I said, you look for easy way that will make the job work for you. Because by the time pressure comes on you,
Maybe we should do a second practical and some of them early.
yeah, that will be on 3.0. That will be on 3.0. We have limited time. Look up.
What's the name to your eyes?
You can't. You have to be careful.
They have to read the road.
In as much as you are running on timer, you have to be careful. Because if your actor is not comfortable, there's no way you're going to shut it.
So
the
for
makeup-
oily skin now, you can use the primer.
Yes, for oily skin you can try. If I use, she has a dry skin. If I use primer for her, even while applying the foundation, it will be cracking. It will be cracking. It won't blend. You have a dry face too. So there are some things you don't do if you're doing makeup for film. Some things are not just necessary. Some things are not necessary, like trying to set the face. That's why I said you should improvise instead of setting the face to highlight. Just use powders and colors that will give you the effect, and that is what I'm doing.
But this is different from setting.
Setting the face. Setting powder.
Lisa should be the next person.
Okay.
So you can actually use that one or this one. Turn it to 10-year-old man and transform him to a 10-year-old.
10 years old.
Abi?
Let me see how I'm going to look in a month.
No, your face is already looking. You have the sample already, so the thing supposed to make it look like
Looking at
I'm telling you.
time around. I don't get belly. Belly, oh.
You need one now. They don't do any magic.
So what is it?
There's no one.
What's this thing you're applying?
How
What's
what
it?
about?
Eyeshadow primer.
Eyeshadow primer.
Is it not meant
Yes,
for it?
you're right.
How will it taste sweet?
I think you're already done your research,
No,
which is good.
What I mean, since there's no other to date, it's not sweet.
This one.
Then I'll pack on a sweat with points I put.
When? When?
Is it necessary for
When?
a normal person to have sweat
Dry
blocker?
skin?
Is it necessary for a normal person to have sweat blocker?
Everybody should have sweat block because everybody sweats. Everybody sweats. Don't say I don't sweat. I never see lighting
I've never sweat.
and location.
Your nose self get sweat. You never said they sweat inside this.
They said grandma oil.
It is both guys.
I'm looking at it from this point of view.
Which point of view is
The videographer's point of view. Me. When I use the camera, I do my back. I will not look. I'm always camera conscious. Let me snap now. I've not used it before. And this. Where do I see?
Advice also products that will be 10 minutes. Product, so she mentioned products that product that won't mess up.
There are a lot of products, but based on such issue.
You go and meet them all, that's why I'm asking.
Okay. So Zaron is a good product. Zaron is a good product, but the best product, which is good, which is more economical, right? Speaking from a makeup artist angle, for film, I would say V Beauty. I'll give it to V Beauty. See, this is their product. This is their powder. I've used their powder. This is their foundation. I just used on you, and concealer. I just used their concealer on you. So the one that has been working for me so far, which is good for me, is V Beauty. It is more economical, and it sits well. And it sits well on face. You don't have to struggle. You don't have to do too much. That product is just too obedient for me. And it's so unfortunate that people don't promote products like that because they think it's cheap. BBT is good. Other products. There are some products that people think is perfect, but it's not. Because I've tried using it. I haven't.
Makeup, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, makeup. Makeup, wake up. Makeup, wake up.
I haven't really used Tara.
But they're actually good for personal makeup, I think.
Yes. I haven't used Tara for production.
You always follow.
not cry.
That's why I said that you are
Because I didn't put it in your water line. I need to make you comfortable with my laptop. I didn't put it in your water line. I just put it outside because I know you're going to react to it. So I didn't put it in your water line. But when the camera goes close to it, it will look like your water line.
So they have stages. The first one you can do is that's where the same thing about the master class is doing it. The only left one is Lagos State that's doing it. And nobody left is free of charge. 3 minutes. And that 3 minutes is 1 minute for 1 minute. And this one they will keep
Hello, boss.
Hello, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. I can hear you. Hello. Even me, I like to tell you. When I'm very far from something, shut your eyes, don't squeeze. Don't squeeze.
Bring something to
Just
me.
take this like from here. Thank you. Wow. 25 minutes. 5 minutes. Interesting. You tried. 25 minutes. Apprentice. So, how do I look? You look the way, but I don't know what you're doing the way. But you're making me look like you look so beautiful.
Please, let's interview her now before the makeup. Okay, you can wash your wig.
Don't suffocate them.
Yes, interview her. Before I go into SFX. I mean, who? You? Who do you want to
No,
know?
it's you that they need.
Me. Wearing this and that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh. Okay.
Yes.
But the mic,
Okay, yeah. Now she will finish up. Let her rest. I wish you don't like.
I think you need to.
I wish you like.
Yes. But the hair sound.
Because of stepped out. And I think he went to get the battery.
Me, I'm coming.
None of them is around. Let her do my own makeup.
It's me, Joe.
No, 50 years old man.
No.
It's
No, one lady, one gentleman.
You will sleep for class. Reach
3.0.
now.
Hello, boss.
Happen. There's no time.
Hello, sir.
Okay, you know what? Go. I'll do SFX on someone else.
I can hear you now.
Let's not ruin your makeup. So we'll look for something to do with someone else. Where is he? Come, let's
Come. There's no access code. Just tell them
Come
they are
and be
coming
used.
to
come and be used.
the
Taking
chocolate
Yes.
Villa X. There's no shortcut. Just tell them that you're coming to the
Oh,
shortcut.
let me go and look at myself.
Ma,
This one I didn't know.
is there any short code,
So
access
there's no
code?
code. Just tell them you're going to number 3. Just let them find
Yes.
Yes.
No.
So we need to cancel the timer for.
First delete on
We
the
need, yeah.
first
And
delete.
set up the timer for SFX.
Another 25 minutes.
So
Before and after.
yeah. So we're going to do
This is my skill. Let me snap you.
Oh,
This is my newfound skill.
Janet? Why are you snapping me?
I want to snap before and after.
But we as I use now for you before.
Oh shit!
Don't start it yet, oh.
Carry that.
Don't start it yet.
Hello boss, have they allowed you in?
Before and after, two of us.
No,
just
you don't need before and after.
Why are you bring? Where did you come here?
Don't start that.
Villa X, Villa X, number 20.
Use this background.
I want to do one now. I want to see that.
One.
Then they say those security people don't get
We
frustrated.
are going to number 20.
I don't tell, they told the security guy, the guy saying no complain.
So what's happening now? Wait a minute.
Seriously,
Then they
you
give.
won't let me go.
I went to even ask the guys, they said that no.
I can hear you, Madam Mary is trying to sort it out.
There's no access code.
Come, let's go and meet those guys.
Miriam,
Yes,
she's
I'm
coming
coming.
there now.
I'm coming.
The guy said that no access code.
Okay. So this person has already.
Yes.
So we're going to make the face mask. Please let me put up the fan. Let's get a picture of it.
How many minutes?
Yes, thank you.
Janet, you're covering the camera.
I may not use up to, but just give me 20.
So for him, you don't use sweat box?
No, it's SFX. I'm even going to give him sweats.
Oh, wow.
Because somebody where hand don't touch, that they beat him.
Don't wipe on. Wipe on.
Wait till they pay me now, no water to bath.
You don't talk about that.
Serious, they have not poured water.
Since yesterday.
Everybody, all of them also have my own camera.
Maybe I can film me yesterday.
Snap and we'll put them there. Account.
I bet we go follow for our. I also gonna take my own. That's how I sleep. Mommy, after.
Camera was not being used.
See assistant, we did focus on food. And I did chat to you.
Assistant makeup artist. You want to waste my. No, I know what tell you now.
How we call it?
On our way. On our way. We'll be surprised. Especially in the class, now they give this instead of me. It should be me, not you. But let me just let it slide.
Trinity.
I'll just let it slide. It shouldn't be you. What did you do?
You want to take picture now? Ayana.
Take which
He's taking picture.
of what?
Mr. Bope.
that you don't.
My face was not clean. But it's overexposed now. Can't you see that my face is burning? Yeah, white.
Yeah, who wrote Charlie? I would like that. She's coming.
I think that with her makeup.
Yes.
Did you guys take picture of her?
She did, but not a professional picture. That is
She did come back. She went to pick something.
Head to
Okay, so what you're about to apply him. So we're going to bruise.
There's the camera behind
we'll
you.
give him swollen eye, broken nose.
Mariah.
Yes. And
I'm sorry.
we'll look for what to do
Your
next.
nose is already looking broken.
So you go in with your sorry, with your glue. So we're going to bring the nose like this. So you trace the glue. Put the glue on top. So you're going into latex. Put it on the glue. Put it on the gum.
So this time, let's go closer so that we can see.
Please come closer.
You're waiting.
Also need to express it on YouTube.
I hope they are seeing, they are watching, Abby.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. So we can see the.
Making pictures. Yeah, where was true.
You want it? I just sent to you or open it from your WhatsApp.
You can open it on the YouTube there so that I can subscribe to it ASAP.
So my makeup that does the almost part where they cut someone's hand and does this thing like
Yes.
brushing that.
Yes. Yes, how nice.
So what materials do you use for that?
You have to pay for a special class.
No, we're in class.
Pay for a special one. Here's our brush.
She has not snapped.
Yeah. Where you want to take that? Is it yourself or yourself? Are you still going out?
I think it's not there. I'm sure.
Because the picture
Hello guys.
Henry the Young.
Please use SFX. Please I want to learn.
Sorry.
I was fighting for your love. I got beaten.
Nadu.
Welcome, yes.
Welcome, sir.
Well done guys. Well done.
Welcome, boss.
Thank you, well done. Accurate timekeeper.
Our code debater.
Welcome, sir. Ajia.
Yeah, okay.
Very well.
Wait. Are you serious?
She don't come one side.
So I noticed she was looking at me. Yeah, I can't pay attention. Are you serious?
It's new one, right?
Don't
worry, I'll beat it.
Is this you? Hey! Hey! Ratata!
Stay side, sit there, you're in front of the camera.
While we're waiting for that. No, while we're waiting.
Ratata!
It's open or off? Okay.
Sugar daddy.
You like it?
Don't the oppressors for starters. Don't the oppressors.
I'm giving you guys a break.
Don't they give us
That's more than one.
Why you go fight?
Why
you go fight for love? Why you go fight? For your love, I go fight Chinese.
Now that they go. Follow the bomb.
And they teach me how to do special effects.
I need water.
Good job, James.
Water. There's water in my bag. Let me pause more.
Mr. James Amuta. My award-winning filmmaker friend.
Cry now.
You just finished a Hollywood project. Hollywood. Children have to work with. It's Hollywood.
And this love when you fight for way they beat you like this.
Oh God,
You know we love you.
I'm good. Well done. So then drag us on one corner. Then tell us to go do it.
Okay. Done.
The content music don't go find one.
Let me go to the kitchen. Is water running? Where is that?
So you can go there. So take the water to the
Love now.
Because
of diva.
Look up. Raise your head up. Raise your head.
Next time, come on, you come in before you go. It's me, raise your head.
Raise your head so the viewers can see you.
Open your mouth. Open now. Open your mouth. Your eyes still open. God, we open eye now. Your eye is open your mouth, Joe. I see your teeth red. Look left.
Okay, so I didn't even use up to 20 minutes. Like 15.
Like 15.
Just go behind him.
So I didn't even use up to. I think I used 30 minutes. Yes. So I did this in 30 minutes. So this is what this is SFX. Somebody who has been probably got robbed. Let's use the word. He got robbed by some area boys. They beat him and collected his phone from him. And his phone and his belongings from him. So the other one was glam, which I did in like say 25 minutes. Yes, on the dot. So that is what I spoke about. Speed. I spoke about speed. That was what I spoke about. Time
management.
And time management, yes. So that is it for this section of the boot camp 2.0. Hope to see you in 3.0 very soon.
My phone.
I still remain Olabimpe Abiodun, your makeup artist, any day, anytime.
Please don't keep my phone. It's hurting me. Even my ATM is inside.
And they didn't take your airport.
No, they didn't know the value. Yes. So, please can you do free donation? I need transport. I need transport to go back home.
Look here, they are
Go
watching
back
your
home,
face.
sleep on location.
So,
You don't need to go back home.
Please look up. People are watching your face so that they can see. Please, you can talk to them if they have questions so that they can.
If you have questions, you can put it on the comments. I'll be there replying you. Maybe not today, but anytime I go to that comment, I will surely reply you. If you have questions, ideas, what do you think I should have done, just say it and put it in the comment section, and I will definitely be there to answer and respond to your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very important.
Don't rub me that. I oblige that.
Hope they don't take picture of you with your phone.
How are you?
Huh? Have you taken picture with your phone? Picture with your phone, have you taken? So we are still online. Not yet. We're still up.
Chimezo can scope for Africa. Chimex will call me. You won't collect my location box. Chimex tell me their family story first.
You may already know.
I just quiet it.
Where's the camera?
Papa, see, I don't even know whether I am. I don't know whether I attend this or not. Because see, I never know like that 15 days, maybe this should be 30 days.
This is cover of this before you go pour for this way.
Yeah, there was some spring.
Come and sit now.
No, I'm not.
See photo.
Don't blow your eyes. You tell me, say you play.
They want my.
See your eyes.
I don't know.
They want my principality.
You are live. You are live.
Oh, this thing is stuck in my mouth. No, it's good. It's good. I know what else I will go sleep.
I mean, when I know first,
What are you going to flush? Slow grip on what they want. Okay.
I pick cord in the middle of shoot. Dogs fast.
You would do one day.
Right.
Each of my life.
List of future. This one's the idea. Everything. All the time. I don't have a rental. I don't have a rental. Small boy. I just have some pieces of lens.
Okay.
I get what's his name?
Your face no clean that.
Contact person.
Bros.
Fine boy.
Bros, never been.
Fine boy, ginger. Ginger with the ginger. Ginger that is gingering. Ginger that is gingering.
Where are you in Lagos?
I think I traveled. I traveled. I was in Lagos that time. When them started to do NYC now.
Yes.
I was giving them my best chance. I traveled.
That's a die. That's a cheat. They used to do that. That period, they used to do it. They just bought it. That's why. It's a cheat. They used to do it.
But they see family. You know they see family, but they see family.
It's a die. That's a cheat. That's what they do. That's not the sweet.
That was big.
I'm not able to beat you. You beat me in video. I will not play it again. If you beat me, I will not play it again in my life. Escape. I think escape is
Where?
like the time. Hey, press escape.
I told that them produce. So,
You know,
I don't finish.
oh, you don't know I did not
What
know.
did you call me? Hey,
But there's a guy I know that plays chess on an international level. That goes to slums, like slums. We want to show the other video at a certain time. Pete, those hoodlums, the small ones. Feed them, dressed for them, taught them chess for a week, stretch, bought them dress, they shifted the championship. Like two best guys out of every sport. One of them was invited to come and play with the Shima Junior
I got the line, they tell me, say, in they talk to you just now.
Yeah.
Say, so what did they tell you about?
Now we they talk now.
All this fun has gone down. We are shooting this night.
Make we manage this night by tomorrow. He's talking with the person.
You're talking with the person in the morning. You're talking with the person in the morning yet. Since 9 a.m.
Yeah.
We got this.
Yeah, look up.
We get editor.
Wait, now don't cut this thing.
Cut it out.
So this one I'm seeing that para I'm like, hey,
end the stream. No, it's okay, just stay now, look here. Your face is okay. End the stream.
Okay.
Are you serious right now?
You can keep going because they have put a
All this
flyer.
conversation that we're having,
But the audio is still going on.
please go and stop it.
You can mute the audio.
Just end the stream. We're done. Just put the flyer for the last class.
That is the flyer that is there.
So end the stream. But yeah, look here.
Yes,
Okay, look here.
So am I doing my interview?
Yes, so you do it in come there.
Will you finish packing first?
The very first day.
Should we wait for it to finish packing? If you want to do it now, let's do it.
There's no car.
Where is the car?
I need to go find how to find buckets.
There is water somewhere.
Where do you want to even get the water if you find it?
I know.
They are pumping.